Think you're good at reading people? Hidden agendas are everywhere, and if you're not careful, you might just end up being someone else's pawn. Let's uncover the subtle signs that reveal what's really going on beneath the surface of everyday conversations. Number 10. Overly charming behavior. One of the most common indicators of a hidden agenda is when someone seems excessively charming. The charm can be so pronounced that it feels rehearsed, like they studied you. Such individuals often know your likes, dislikes, and vulnerabilities, which they use to manipulate you in subtle ways. Studies have shown that charm can act as a social lubricant that makes people more willing to agree to requests they wouldn't otherwise consider. For instance, a report by the Civic Digest revealed that charismatic individuals in the workplace are often successful in influencing group decisions, but their intentions are not always altruistic. It's important to be cautious around people whose charm feels insincere or strategic, as it is often a sign that they have ulterior motives. Number 9. Fishing for information. Unnatural curiosity. Someone who has a hidden agenda might seem overly curious about your life, probing with numerous personal questions. Initially, it may appear that they are genuinely interested in getting to know you, but if their questions become too intrusive or detailed, it's likely they have another motive. Research from Power of Positivity highlighted that information gathering is one of the most common techniques used by people to manipulate those around them. This might be used for workplace advancement, to undermine your credibility, or even for personal gain, such as leveraging sensitive details during arguments. By consistently asking questions about areas unrelated to their own involvement, they set the groundwork for future manipulation. Experts recommend being cautious and not revealing too much personal or professional information, especially if the other person's intentions are not clear. Number 8. Convenient absence during tough times. Another sign of a hidden agenda is when people disappear during your tough times but always show up when things are going well for you. These people aren't genuinely interested in you. They are only around when they stand to gain something from your success or positivity. In a workplace context, experts in social psychology have noted that such behavior is common among colleagues who only appear when they can benefit, such as during celebrations or team victories, but avoid getting involved when challenges arise. A study by the expert editor showed that these types of colleagues are less likely to assist when workloads increase or when problems arise, demonstrating a lack of genuine team spirit. Such selective presence serves as a clear indicator of an individual who views relationships through a utilitarian lens rather than building genuine connections. Number 7. Exaggeration of achievements. Be cautious of people who always have the urge to tell you about their achievements, especially when the claims seem too good to be true. Often, individuals who exaggerate their accomplishments are attempting to manipulate others into trusting them more. For example, research conducted by Global English Editing revealed that self-promotion, particularly when involving unverified or grandiose claims, is a typical trait of manipulative behavior. They often use these inflated stories to create an image of authority or capability that others may find difficult to question. Experts say that this tactic is particularly common in professional environments, where overstating one's success can make others less likely to challenge them. Being aware of this behavior can help you remain skeptical and prevent yourself from being unduly influenced by someone's inflated sense of self-worth. Number 6. Quick to place blame elsewhere. Manipulators with hidden agendas are often reluctant to accept blame. They will consistently point fingers at others to maintain a flawless image of themselves. A survey by Power of Positivity found that individuals who frequently deflect blame are often trying to conceal deeper insecurities or failings. This behavior is common among those who wish to control how they are perceived by avoiding accountability and keeping themselves above reproach. Deflecting blame also serves to confuse or distract others, making it harder to focus on the root causes of issues. Whether it's a professional setback or a personal failing, if someone never seems to acknowledge their mistakes, it's a strong sign that they are not being forthright with their true intentions. Number 5. Emotional manipulation through guilt trips. Guilt is a powerful tool used by those with hidden agendas. If you notice someone often makes you feel guilty for not complying with their requests or advice, they might be trying to manipulate you. For example, They may frame their requests in a way that suggests you're letting them down if you refuse, as seen in real-life examples shared by the expert editor. This kind of manipulation is particularly prevalent in toxic relationships, where guilt is used to keep someone compliant and maintain control. According to communication experts, such emotional blackmail often aims to erode your confidence so that you are less likely to resist future demands. Learning to recognize these guilt-inducing tactics can help you set healthy boundaries and protect yourself from ongoing manipulation. Number 4. Inconsistent stories and exaggerated tales. A big red flag is when people tell inconsistent stories or when their tales are exaggerated. If you catch someone changing their story frequently, or if it seems like they're always adjusting details to fit the current situation, it's a sign that they may not be honest with their intentions. According to the Civic Digest's research, maintaining multiple false narratives often leads to inevitable slip-ups, as it's cognitively challenging to keep different versions of a story straight. This is why inconsistencies are such a reliable indicator of deceit. It's also worth noting that people who frequently shift their story often do so to manipulate the perceptions of different audiences. Being vigilant about discrepancies in someone's stories helps in spotting a potential hidden agenda early on. Number 3. Deflecting and avoiding questions. If someone avoids answering direct questions, changes the topic, or uses humor to dodge a difficult subject, it could indicate they are hiding something. This tactic is often used to avoid scrutiny or steer conversations away from topics that may reveal their true intentions. According to findings published by the expert editor, skilled manipulators are adept at deflecting probing questions to maintain control over what information is shared. This deflection can be a deliberate strategy to shift focus, making it difficult for others to dig deeper into uncomfortable or compromising topics. When you notice someone habitually avoiding specific subjects or dodging questions, it's worth considering why they are so intent on keeping those details hidden. Number 2. Emotional appeals and playing the victim. Hidden agendas can sometimes come with emotional manipulation, like playing the victim to gain sympathy or compliance. A study by Power of Positivity found that emotional appeals, particularly those that invoke pity or guilt, are often used to exploit others' empathy. For instance, someone might recount numerous stories of being treated unfairly to make you feel as though you owe them something. This tactic works because it targets the natural human inclination to help those in distress. However, it's important to be cautious when such behavior becomes a recurring theme, as it often masks self-serving intentions. Being aware of these manipulation tactics helps in maintaining a balanced perspective, ensuring you're not dragged into actions that solely benefit the other party. Number 1. Conditional generosity. Strings attached. People with hidden agendas may offer to help you, but their generosity is never without strings. Such individuals often expect something in return, making their kindness conditional. A survey by communication experts found that conditional generosity is a common tactic in both professional and personal settings, where favors are often used to create a sense of obligation. This can make it difficult for the recipient to refuse future demands without feeling indebted. For example, a colleague may help you complete a project, but then frequently remind you of that favor whenever they need something done. Recognizing this pattern of conditional help is key to understanding that such generosity is not genuine, but rather a way to create leverage. And there you have it, folks. Now you're practically a mind-reading ninja ready to spot those sneaky hidden agendas. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let's be honest, my agenda is pretty clear. More views, more subs, and a whole lot of fun. See you in the next one.